Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you our current morning routine. So my morning starts at about 5:25 in the morning. The alarm goes off, I get up, head out to the kitchen, and I pack my husband's lunch and breakfast. I prep all of his food the night before just to make it easier the next morning, and his breakfast burritos, I prep those at the beginning of the week. I'll make a couple of them and have them in the fridge just so they're easy to pull out, put in the microwave, and wrap in foil. After my husband leaves for work, I make myself a cup of coffee to help me wake up a little bit, and usually I grind my coffee beans the night before, but I had forgotten to the night before, so I had to do it that morning. I like to start my day with some devotions and prayer. It's the best way to start the day, and then I will grab my laptop and my phone and my coffee, get back into bed for a little bit here, and just get on my laptop and my phone, get a little bit of work done. I will answer Instagram comments and messages, read through YouTube comments and answer some of those, and I will also go into my emails, get caught up on those with sponsorships and companies that I'm working with. And then lastly, I'll just kind of plan out my day and just see what needs to get done that day as far as work goes. When I was done with all of that, it was 6:50, so I went ahead and started to get ready for the day. I was going to make my bed because I knew that the boys would be waking up soon. They usually wake up at around 7 o'clock in the morning. So the boys are awake, but they are both in the top bunk together reading books, and this is usually how they start their morning. Owen will crawl up into Kyle's bunk and they will just lay there and talk and read books. I'm going to quickly try to show you how I do my messy bun. So I use these Gimme Beauty hair ties, and I bought these myself just because I heard so many people saying such good things about them, and they are awesome. They don't pull out any hair. They work so great when you have as much hair as I do. So I just take the first Gimme Beauty hair tie, put my hair in a ponytail, and then the second time I wrap it around, I just only pull the hair halfway through, and then I wrap the excess hair around the bun, put a second one of those Gimme Beauty hair ties on top, and then I just pin in all of the areas that need secured, and that is pretty much it. Then I just pull it out, pull some hairs down around my ears, and that is my messy bun. So on a weekday morning, me and the boys don't have a very fancy breakfast. It's usually something simple and quick, like cereal and applesauce like we were having here, or they'll have cereal with like cut up fruit on the side. And I don't always eat with them every single morning. It varies. Sometimes I'm just not hungry in the morning and I don't eat until like 10 o'clock in the morning. But this morning I was really hungry, so I decided to just sit down and have some cereal with the boys. On the weekends when my husband's home, we'll have a big breakfast like bacon, eggs, toast, or we like to have waffles with cut up fruit. Let me know down below what your favorite breakfast is. Another quick breakfast that I love to have is some Greek yogurt with some granola on top and some cut up fruit. That is always yummy. After I was done eating, I started tidying up the kitchen, and then I got my first load of laundry started. I filmed this on a Monday morning, and Monday is my laundry day, so I like to get my first load started as early in the morning as possible. Then Kyle was helping me to do a quick tidy up of the house, and we do multiple quick tidy ups throughout the day. If you just take like 10 minutes and just quickly go through the house, have the kids help you pick up the toys and stuff, especially when we're spending so much time at home, the house can get messy so fast, and it will just get out of control if I don't just constantly be picking up stuff throughout the day. And I love this cordless Tyneco vacuum that I have. It's great for when you're doing a quick tidy up. I will put a link for it down below. It's from Amazon. Now it's time for homeschool, and it's crazy to think that everybody is homeschooling now. Things have just changed so drastically in the last couple of weeks. We have been homeschooling since the beginning of the school year, but I can't imagine if he had been going to school all this year and now he couldn't go back for the rest of the school year. I'm sure it must be really hard for all of you, and having to adjust to homeschool. Homeschool is definitely not easy. I'm going to say that right now. We do have fun with it most days, and it is fairly easy for me since Kyle is just in kindergarten. The homeschool curriculum that we've been using this whole past school year is Abeka, and I highly recommend it. I really love their books, at least for the kindergarten. Those are the only books that I have experience with. I love how colorful they are and how easily they explain out everything. It's just really easy for him to understand. And I'll put a link for Kyle's exact books down below, and also a link for their websites that you guys can go and look at all of the other school books that they have. And I did buy these books myself. I'm not like trying to do a promotion for you guys. I just really wanted to share what homeschool curriculum we've been using because I figured it would be helpful for you guys. And Owen thinks that he has to do school too while Kyle's doing school. So I got this really colorful activity book a while back at Ross, and he just loves this thing. It's so colorful. It's got so many fun activities in there. It's got stickers, and stickers can keep a 2-year-old occupied for a long time. I'll try to find a similar activity book online and link it down below for you guys. It's really easy to do the homeschool at the kitchen table because then I can go back and forth from like washing the dishes to helping Kyle. I usually have to be there with him most of the time, but sometimes I just like to walk away and let him do a page himself after I explain it to him, and then I will come back and check his work to see how he did. Top of the page.
Okay, gotta go in the circle two and circle it and go in the circle.
One of my sponsored posts for Instagram had just gotten approved, so I went ahead and sat down and got that posted to Instagram. Kyle finished all of his lessons for the day in his 3 main school books, then I like to end the day with him doing some practice writing in these writing tablets. These are really handy and really help them to get down how to write each letter and number. After school is over with, it is playtime for the boys while I finish up some of the housework. While I have a minute here, I wanted to remind you guys about Skillshare, especially during this time while we're all spending a lot of time at home. It's a great time to take some classes on Skillshare. You guys know how much I love Skillshare and how much I've learned on there, and they are sponsoring today's video, so a big thank you to Skillshare. Skillshare has thousands of classes to pick from, so there's something for everybody on there. The latest class that I've been watching is called Finding Instagram Success, Build an Account People Care About. It is by Taylor Lauren, and that class has just been giving me a lot of inspiration on how to build my Instagram. And the second reason it's an awesome time to try out Skillshare is because they are offering you guys an amazing deal. The first 500 of you to click the link down below will get 2 months of free Skillshare, which is so awesome. So click that link down below, take advantage of that. Whenever Owen comes up to me and says, "Can you please hold me?" Of course I can't resist but to pick him up and squeeze him. They grow up so fast, and before you know it, you won't be able to hold them anymore. So if they ask you to hold them, pick them up and squeeze them tight. This is what happens when we eat breakfast early. It's only 9:30 and the boys already want a snack. How about each of your granola bars?
I want a strawberry.
Blueberry, or chocolate?
I want strawberry. And I want chocolate.
Okay, so now it's time to get some work done, and with my job being online with YouTube and stuff, I spend a lot of time working on this laptop. Snack number 2 is bananas, and Owen's randomly walking around with the bag on his head. Okay, so it is time for the second tidy up of the day. This is what happens when the boys play inside all day, and it's totally fine. It was keeping them occupied, but now we've got this huge mess that we want to get cleaned up before lunchtime. Before lunch, I decided to quickly make some protein balls. These are so yummy. I'll put the link for the recipe down below. I first heard about this recipe on Lynette Yoder's channel, and so that is where I got the link for it from. So I'll put the link down below in the description box for you guys. These are really nice to have in the fridge, and I like to have 2 of these with my coffee in the morning for breakfast. Okay, so we needed to get out of the house for a little bit. We have been spending so much time at home, so I decided to put the boys in the truck, drive down the road to our little local restaurant, and support them by getting some takeout for our lunch, and then we just ate it on the tailgate of the truck. It was such a beautiful day, and it felt so good. Just get out in the fresh air, get out and do something different. And it's also really important to support your small local businesses right now. Like, we only have 2 cafes, and that little coffee shop is like all that we have for miles and miles around as far as food goes. So it would be really sad if they went away, and it's really sad to walk in there and talk to her and hear how they're only getting like 50% of the customers that they used to get before. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this morning routine vlog style video, just kind of getting to see a day in my life. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Also subscribe if you're new. Doing all those things helps out my channel so much. Giving it a thumbs up, clicking that subscribe button, clicking the notification bell beside of it, and leaving a comment down below. And of course, just watching my videos helps so much, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you in a couple days in a new video. Bye!